Hello, everybody. It's an honor to be named captain of the All-Star team, along with my good friend, Anthony Davis. Hey, I'm gonna burn you just like your soup burned my esophagus.
You have no chance, man. You or your team not good enough.
Oh, boy. Unlike the bodies in your cemeteries, we're gonna bury you.
You can try. You can try.
We will succeed. We will succeed. Thank you so much, everybody. Hey, by the way, can I get that gumbo recipe from you? My mom's got an event next week.
Oh, yeah, man. I got you anytime. I might come over and cook it for you.
Oh, that'd be really nice.
for
man.
sure,
I appreciate
man.
that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Hey, you going down, sucker.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA All-Star Game here in Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Hornets. I'm Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the East All-Stars playing against the West All-Stars. What more could you ask for? We have the best of the best in the building tonight. It's a chance for fans.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for the West All-Stars. Davis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Irving. And it's Durant. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jordan kicks to James. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Harden. And the shot is long. From deep, Jordan. It's Drummond with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's what they want. A good look from the mid-range game. Hey, but unfortunately, they came up empty.
And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. And James with the basket on the assist by Curry. James has got his first basket.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Davis sets a screen. And Drummond kicks to Durant. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Curry. Rebound by the East All-Stars. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Jordan's shot is off. The West All-Stars with the ball. 7-point differential. Curry against Irving. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots over Leonard. And that one's good. Durant.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
A 3 from Leonard. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He said this is one of the few times he hasn't had to worry about defense heading into a game. He told me it's nice knowing that. The more scoring there is, the better it is for the fans, and that's really why we're here. It's hard to argue with that, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Jordan's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Irving kicks to Davis. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's LeBron after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
That doesn't go either for Jordan. And the West All-Stars with possession, trailing here by 8.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for the East. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ben Simmons comes in for LeBron. George is checked in for Leonard. And it's Oladipo in for Steph Curry. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Drummond. Gordon Hayward comes in for Davis. Russell Westbrook's checked in for James Harden. And Paul's subbed in for Irving.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 9.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Jordan. Jokic.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Durant in at the 3.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Irving against Curry. Irving passes to Davis. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
From deep, Jordan, he's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Davis setting the pick for Durant. Again, the West All-Stars.
And Durant has just such a fluid release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
And 3 from Jordan. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Irving kicks to Drummond. James against Durant. That one drops for him. Durant's got 10 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That's his first foul. And so here are the West All-Stars. 17-point game. Irving dishes to Drummond. Knocked away. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Outside Jordan. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Drummond. Not going to go that time. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Jordan. Irving passes to Davis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. 1:20 left to play here in the half. James kicks to Jordan. Floats it up for James. The shot, no good. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath. And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Jordan. Now, here is Irving. Good D by LeBron. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
James in the post, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
And so it's the East All-Stars, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll return shortly. And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
We've got Steph Curry. LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jordan, and it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. So that's the five in the game for the East All-Stars. Here is Davis, 5 on the clock. Harden, no good.
And, you know, the defense was probably in the C-plus range there. I mean, I'm sure he feels like that's one he should have made, that layup.
Jordan with the bucket.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
Yeah, you know what? The defense can't keep giving him these looks. I mean, he looks really comfortable shooting from these spots on the floor.
Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you can see that Durant has an incredible drive. He wants to be an all-time legend when it's all said and done.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Here's Jordan. Curry on the wing. Jordan inside, guarded by Harden. LeBron dishes to Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The East All-Stars shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First one falls for him. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Harden the pass to Irving. Unloads. And Davis can't get it to go.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Cousins kicks to Harden. There's the screen. Cousins dishes to Durant. Off target with his three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding.
Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Durant. He's got 12. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Irving against Curry. Poked away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Simmons checked in for James, and it's Victor Oladipo in for Curry. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Westbrook comes in for James Harden, and Paul subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Jordan. He's got 31. The tray. Cousins pulls it in.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Davis with a screen on Oladipo. Durant kicks to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Davis, true on the 14-footer. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Jordan the pass to Antetokounmpo. Westbrook up top, guarded by Jordan. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. James dishes to Jordan. Got it off in time. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. East All-Stars ahead as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Durant. Then there's Horford, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Curry. That three off the mark. Harden against Jordan. Harden outside. It's Drummond, high post. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. And that'll be his third foul so far. With social media providing instantaneous news, Clark, players have to really watch what they say now. I mean, before they hit the send button.
Yeah, you got to pause before you peck, and you got to pause before you post. That's one of the things I would tell.
Well said. Well said.
That's what I would tell guys when I was talking about this landscape that they're in. Heavily scrutinized, and to the NBA players' credit, they've done a great job with social media. They're very visible. They're very accessible. They're well connected to the community through their platforms. But you do have to exercise some caution in how you go about your social media profile.
Towns with the steal. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Jordan's got 38 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
A nice shot by Irving.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
They set the screen. Here's Curry with the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Irving kicks to Durant. Drummond a screen. Shot off the screen, and he hits the jump shot. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
And KD just keeps coming at you with that jumper. There isn't anything you can do except hope he goes cold.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Curry. From the top of the key, the East All-Stars tack on two more.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Harden kicks to Irving. Pass to Davis. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And the pass to Durant. Shoots over Leonard. Mark, you've always been a student of the game. You've seen a number of guys do a great job of changing styles as they've gotten older in the game.
Yeah, that's always fun to watch. I think about Magic Johnson. I think about Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
Right.
You watch these guys, and there are a number of other guys, too. I mean, those come to mind pretty prominently. But again, it's about a concession to who you are for real, not who you used to be. And I love seeing guys play more on the ground when they were high flyers earlier, or add a jump shot when they were drivers. Those are neat evolutions to see. Woo-hoo! That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
Jordan kicks to Curry. Jacks up a three, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And here is Durant after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Harden, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We're hearing more players and coaches express their political beliefs, their social concerns, trying to, in a positive way, affect change, Clark.
And Kevin, I applaud it, respect it, admire it, and can't get enough of it. As long as players and coaches are well informed about that, which they talk about, and most of the NBA guys are. And I think it's important that wherever we are in life that we use our platforms to express our views. That's part of what being a citizen of this country is about. So I don't think you necessarily compartmentalize your life. If there are issues that are dear to you, that you want to speak out on and educate yourself about, then you use your platform for that purpose while performing your job, which just happens to be playing NBA basketball or coaching NBA basketball.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Lowry passes to Jordan. It's George on the wing. Screened by Porzingis. And George kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Porzingis. Jokic with the steal. George against Hayward. Here's Horford. Again, the West All-Stars.
Yeah, and he can really take his game outside when he wants to. Horford's got plenty of range to go along with all that work he does on the interior.
Now here is Lowry. Porzingis sets the pick for Jordan. Back to Lowry. Jordan the pass to Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford.
And the Australian center.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time